Peace and love, family. Wherever you're tuning in, we've changed locations currently. We were in the East Coast, now we're here down south. We're in the Atlanta area, so we'll be out here for the next couple days before we hit the road again. And we're in Tampa this Sunday or this Monday. Still debating and gotta look at the flights. But this Sunday, before Monday, we'll definitely be out in Tampa. Monday Night Football, first round of playoffs. It's gonna be a blessing. My best friend, my brother, he's gonna be tuned in to his first playoff game. So I hope y'all ready, man. Cause you know we ready. We stay ready, so we don't gotta get ready. So I wanted to come here real quick, talk about a couple of different things that are must-knows with knowing consumer law. A couple different keys, things you guys want to master, things you guys want to apply when it comes to learning about consumer law. Peace and love, Tess. Appreciate you tuning in. So some keys when it comes to consumer law and things that have really helped me get to the landing that I've gotten to has simply been going out and with everything that I'm learning, I'm calling these corporations. I'm picking up the phone and I'm exercising and reading verbatim what's in front of me, exactly what these codes are stating. I'm reading. I'm letting it be known to them right then and right there, of how they're in violation and how they're knowingly and willfully violating my rights. And under truth in lending, they can be in prison or they can be fined for up to $5,000 in pursuant to 15 U.S.C. 1611 for them willfully and knowingly reporting false or inaccurate information or withholding certain disclosures which they're required to disclose to us. So these are all things that are constantly happening throughout just about every single consumer credit transaction. And so for that and through that, you guys can hold them criminally liable in pursuant to 15 U.S.C. 1611. Peace and love, Cindy. Peace and love, Tess. Peace and love, Cindy and Tess. So above all else, some things that are definitely vital to know. One, specifically, some keys. You guys want to know where the remedy is at in each subchapter. So with it, you guys want to know where the remedy's at. So within Truth in Lending, there's remedy in 1611 and 1640. All 15 U.S.C. 1611 and 1640. And the FCRA, if y'all are ready for the FCRA, let's make sure that when we do come in here, we're dropping a like so that we can get the algorithm of these videos and the whole channel just up as a whole so that more people can be in tune with my teachings that I bring here on YouTube. If you guys have ever learned anything, all I ask is that you guys come and drop a like so that more people can get in tune with this information. Because alone, I can go fast. Alone, you guys can go fast. But together, we can go a lot further. So let's make sure that we're doing our part, on our end. The FCRA's remedy sections within their codes would be 15 U.S.C. 1681O, 1681N, and 1681Q. So there's 3 different sections for remedy within the FCRA. In the FDCPA, there's only one, and that's 15 U.S.C. 1692K. 1692K is the civil liability section, and that's what we must know in terms of going out and getting the remedy. And then also when we're getting the remedy, we got to talk the money game to them. So it's not just us exercising these codes and laws that I just mentioned and broke down, but it's about us knowing, one, the language, the verbiage that we're using and using it properly. So breaking down and understanding and knowing the definitions is definitely key to helping you guys get the outlook, the outcome that you guys desire. So knowing definitions, speaking the money game to them. So what I mean by the money game, if you guys are taking them through litigation or looking to take them through litigation, right away bring up the fees that are included with taking them through litigation. Let them know that they're going to have to be paying for your filing fees. Let them know that, what it's going to cost them on their end to go through litigation. I do recommend for any transaction you guys have ever been through with your guys' credit, any consumer credit transaction, I do recommend, because there's a whole arbitration clause that's within the contract, to simply go through arbitration. I want to really stress the importance of arbitration, because this is how we are going to get the bag. This is how we're going to get the remedy. This is how we're going to go get reparations, is by understanding arbitration and what is properly and what is verbatim stated within the agreement itself is literally telling you everything to do step by step, what website to go to. A lot of people were unfamiliar with American Arbitration Association. Well, it's time to get familiar with it. It's time to read through the website. It's time to learn the actual arbitration addresses and emails and phone numbers of these companies. And how do we find that? Where is it that we go to find the arbitration address of these corporations? It's all on the ADR.org website. So that's for you guys to be able to go out and find. It's for you guys to go out and be able to use ADR.org. Click on the consumer section. Go through the consumer section. Look for where it talks about to view arbitration clauses. Where is it talking about that? What you doing? Where you going? Alright. So some other keys, some big things, some major things that are important. So yes, knowing the remedy sections, knowing the definitions, yes. But just truly being able to break down, for example, within the FDCPA, it talks about abusive. It talks about within the congressional findings of the FDCPA. Talks about abusive, deceptive, and unfair debt collection practices. Right? There's abundant evidence of the use of abusive, deceptive, and unfair debt collection practices. That's exactly what it's stating. I cannot read these roads. That's exactly what it's stating. Y'all hear the purr up on her? That's exactly what it's stating within the congressional findings of the FDCPA. So what I want to bring awareness to is within the FDCPA, there's a whole subchapter or not a whole subchapter, there's a whole code, the U.S. code 1692F for unfair practices. There's a whole code for deceptive practices. That's 1692E. Within 1692E alone, you guys can get any account removed. You know, if you guys have attorneys, other law firms reaching out to you guys, 1692E, I believe it's number 5 off the top of my head, number 3 or number 5, I get those two mixed up. But 15 U.S.C. 1692E, I believe number 5 talks about right away that if there's an attorney representing these corporations, they're in violation and they're using deceptive practices in attempts to collect this alleged debt. Furthermore, they must validate this debt. There's no proper way of them validating this debt in pursuant to 1692G. So I'm not here to throw out a million different codes at you guys, but above all else, like, we got to understand the congressional findings alone. You know, that's a major key to all of this, is knowing the congressional findings, because just with the congressional findings alone, you guys can get any account removed. And with consumer law, it's not about, and it's not a legal game that we're playing with them. These are corporations. They don't care about legalities. They care about money. So we got to learn how to play the money game to them. We got to know how much it is to file for arbitration. We got to know what fees they're going to be paying throughout the arbitration process. Once we know that, we'll use that within our letter and we'll let them know these are the thousands of dollars you guys are going to be paying just to go through the process of arbitration. I'm willing to settle before going through arbitration, but if you guys are not willing to comply, I will take the steps and the means necessary to go ahead and get what the outlook that I'm seeking, and that's having that account removed. That's getting paid for the damages that have been done to my livelihood. So you, family, you are and you hold all of the power. You are the power. You are, like I always talk about in every live, just about, you are the battery source. You are the true, source of energy. You're where this credit is even originating from in the first place. These contracts, family, we got to learn how to break down. We got to learn how to dissect these contracts, because these contracts is what's gotten us into the situations which we've been in. These contracts are what's gotten us drowning in the debt and agreeing to these terms with these corporations, family. So it's for us to be able to go through, dissect them, break them down, make sure that we're going out and rescinding any contract that is not in good standing, that is unlawful, and where they've violated our right and where they've violated our rights. You know, if you guys have gone through, there's certain disclosures which you guys weren't ever disclosed. You know, rescind those contracts. Learn about the right of rescission. You know, when it comes to the right of rescission, it's not just you rescind it and you're all good. And just because you rescind it, you know, I'm good to stop making payments on it. Just because I went through and had to validate the debt, I can no. Just because you go through any of these steps, any of these processes, number one, it doesn't mean just because you hit them with a couple different laws that they're gonna just, oh yeah, okay, we'll get this account removed. We're gonna remove it for you. You know, we'll get off your back. I think I passed it. I don't know. I'll go past this freeway right here, and then if I don't see it, I definitely passed it. But it's not like, okay, I sent in one dispute round, you know, I sent in a CFPB complaint, I'm good. Send in another CFPB complaint. Pick up the phone, call them. They're calling you, call them. The way y'all hit my line, hit up their line, hit up the debt. I'm not coming to collect nothing from y'all. I've given you guys the lives. I've given you guys the teachings. If you guys got certain questions, ask what questions, ask what laws you guys can use to attack these corporations. Ask what steps you guys should take. A lot of times I'm just going to direct you guys to the pre-arbitration/arbitration video, which that is within the mob. And it's only going to be in the mob for a limited time because it's just simply going to be a part of YBC University. You know, and within the mob, I'm going to have different step-by-steps. Is this only left too? This for sure is only left. Alright. I don't know where I'm going. Alright, family. I might have to lose y'all real quick though. But we're in Atlanta. I just want to reach out to you. Let y'all know, man, we in Atlanta. You know, so y'all know when we in the A, it's nothing but great vibes. Nothing but work getting done. Connections being made. You know, we just get into it, y'all. Shit, these streets are crazy. Alright, family, I'm about to look at the directions because I'm just driving at this point. Damn, I hate Georgia. But I definitely gave you guys some major keys. I feel that if you guys apply what was talked about in today, really get familiar with the remedy sections, really start talking the money game with these companies. You know, it's not about legalities. It's not what you know, it's what you can prove. You know, it's talking the money game with these companies. At the end of the day, they don't care about being wrong or right. They care about money. You know, and that's what they care about. You know, so that's that. That's always going to be that. So we got to learn how to play their games. But let me find out where I am. Let me see. I'm in Gainesville, Georgia. How much to see you live? Just message me, Tess. Message me, Tess. Shoot a text to the number in the bio or on the thumbnail, and I'll get back to you. But let me find out where I'm at, so I'm not just driving around. But I appreciate you all tuning in. I hope you guys took at least one key from today. You know, I definitely dropped some nuggets on today's live. You know, a lot of it may have gone over a couple of your guys' head, but if you guys were truly listening, truly paying attention, I promise you, today's teaching can help you guys. One of you guys maybe have a breakthrough. So I'm gonna pull into this gas station and figure out where I'm going. Oh, I think I'm going right now. Let's hope. Yeah, you guys just gained yourself some more time. I think I'm headed yeah, family. So I mean, the main thing I really want to show you guys this whole year is getting in tune with not just focusing on the laws, knowing the procedures, knowing to get the bag, to get the remedy, and that's going through pre-arbitration. Like I was saying, it's only going to be on there for a limited time. I'm going to keep the channel mainly consumer law, really breaking down consumer law to the T. And then for anybody that's looking to get access to that, YBC University, you guys all can get started. We do have a promo going on today with the university, as today is the official launch day, 1/11/2024. Happy Portal Day. Shout out to all my YBC members that are out there. Let's see. I'm really just driving at this point. And I got my phone flying at work. So, everybody that does join the university today and today only, you guys will get access to my mentorship for 30 days. So make sure to reach out to me, shoot a text to my number, show confirmation you guys started within the university. We got that on the back end as well too to confirm, but just shoot that text to us and then we'll reach back out to you, get you added and get you launched into our mentorship. Outside of that, family, it will be 50% off the rest of the month. So for the first 30 days, all of YBC University will be on sale, especially because we are dropping still a lot of different videos and courses and ebooks and different templates still to the university. So we don't have everything officially put up. We have a good, a good chunk of it. I would not even want to say majority, because that's not even nowhere near how much we still have for you guys to upload, to add on, etc. But what we do have right now, I feel, is definitely good for the value which you guys are getting, especially only being $49.99. And I wanted to over deliver, as I always pride myself on over delivering, with giving you guys access to our mentorship for 30 days. So after the 30-day time frame, all of YBC University will be finished. Price and tuition will be back at $97, but in the meantime we got it at that $49. But within the university, that's where we're going to really show you guys how for each account style, so whether you guys have collections, charge-offs, not only how to get them removed, but how to go get the bag from them as well too, what letters to send off to them, etc. So I appreciate you all tuning in. Hopefully you guys took some keys. The biggest key I'd like you guys to take away is getting familiar with the filing fees and the fees through you guys going to get the bag, invoicing these companies, picking up the phone and calling and exercising your rights so you guys get more familiar with it, and studying the definitions, the remedy codes, and the congressional findings, family. That's it for me. I appreciate y'all. Let me figure out where I'm going, because I really don't know. And I hope to see you all within YBC University, our private calls and our private channels within the university. Peace, love, and life, family. Credit Gotti. Peace out.